while we have a break here in between games, and we have the 8th grade game coming up, we're going to go ahead and give the roster for the 8th grade Mules because we don't have the starting lineup. As Ronnie mentioned earlier, the coaches say they don't like to give a starting lineup until right before the game. Number 4, Jet Black. Number 10, Daniel Compass. Number 11, Josh Lopez. Number 12, Tony Castilla. Number 14, Jose Mendoza. Number 20, Alexander McCrary. Number 22, Matthew Flores. Number 23, Simone Chavez. Number 24, Antonio Vasquez. Number 34, Brandon Chavez. Number 42, Aaron Ross. Number 51, James Lutz. Number 53, Julian Borunda. Number 55, Tristan Boning. Number 60, and it may be 61, Gabe Beckerink. Number 63, Connor Harrison. Number 65 or 67, I guess that may be with their black jerseys, Jackson Lee.
Also they're 3-3 on the year.
And we might mention also the 8th grade Mules are 3-3 on the year. 73 is Rodrigo Rivas. 75 is Dylan Miller. 35 is Kevin Mendoza. 79 is Kevin Pope. Number 8 is Bobby Flores. The manager is Felipe Guerrera. And we'll mention the coaches again, Ronnie, if I can. Well, just a minute. Ronnie, what do we do with the coaches' names? Okay, the coaches are Joe Cabeza.
We're ready to
Albert
get this
Lopez.
Final game of the night underway. It's our 8th grade Muleshoe Mules against the 8th grade Littlefield Wildcats. And the Mules will be kicking off to begin this game. Bob gave you the roster before the game, so we gave the players' names, and we'll try to call their names out by their numbers as the game progresses. And of course, Littlefield will have to call them the numbers because we got no information or have no information about their team. Mules 3-3, and they kick off. The kick is taken short up there by the Wildcats. Good running room, and they're all the way out to midfield. And big number 10 running the ball. 34 tackled for the Mules. That's Brandon Chavez is 34, and who's the other? 22, Matthew Flores, and 24 is Antonio Vasquez. So the Mules had a little trouble getting that big number 10 down. The kick went to about the 35 and then a 15-yard return. So the ball's just almost on the 50-yard line as Littlefield puts the ball in play. There's a handoff straight ahead, good running room, and a good hit in there by number 37, but he didn't get his arms locked, and the running back for Littlefield
63
goes up about 7 or 8 yards. 63 and 11.
Connor Harrison.
Okay, 63 is Connor Harrison. Number 11 is Josh Lopez, and an 8-yard pickup on that opening run right up the middle, so it's 2nd and 2 for Littlefield.
Get ready for this tailback to run right behind that blocking fullback.
Well, as long as they make that kind of yardage, he'll be carrying the ball, and there it is again, and he has a first down, and he may score. He's going to score.
That is
all the way down. That's number. Yeah, look, I couldn't see his number, Bob.
Yeah, we'll get his number here in a minute.
Anyway, it goes all the way on 2 plays, so Littlefield scores on 2 plays. They lead 6-0, and they'll go for the point after. We'll just get the tailback's number. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Sun's kind of flashing on them. It's hard to see those numbers. It's number 10.
Number 10. I thought that's who.
He's carried the ball both times. He picked up 8 yards on the first carry and then 42 on the second. He has 50 yards on 2 carries, and Littlefield leads, and they did not make it. Didn't make it on the extra point up the middle. So it's 6-0 Littlefield with 7:12 remaining here in the opening quarter. And Lopez back deep, and Littlefield leading 6-0 will kick off. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. And here is a kick. Good kick, high kick. It's going to be taken by Chavis, and he dropped the ball, picked up by number 11. And he's going to be tackled down around the 20, maybe 21-yard line. Still on his feet, but he'll go down inside the 20 now and about the 17.
That was Josh Lopez.
Lopez. Yeah, it was good, tough running, but he actually lost 3 extra yards before he went down. They were trying to take the ball away from him, I would suppose there. So the Mules have the ball for the first time tonight on their own 17-yard line. They trail 6-0. Littlefield scoring early on the long run in there by number 10. There's a quarterback, number 20. 10. Daniel Campos, number 10, the quarterback.
And the running back then was number 11 running.
Josh Lopez, number 11, carried the ball, picked up maybe about a yard. 2nd and 9.
This looks like a really strong 8th grade team for Littlefield.
Have a lot of size. Composite quarterback, Lopez at running back, and a bad snap, and it goes down to about 2 into the end zone. Littlefield recovers it, touchdown. Well, that snap was over Compos's head, and it looked like he had it recovered back on the 2, but the ball squirted on into the end zone. Littlefield recovers it, and they lead 12-0, and they'll go probably for 2 here. Our quarterbacks have had a lot of trouble, Bob, with the snaps tonight. I would imagine it's that nose guard in there for Littlefield working them over pretty good.
Yeah, but was really a high snap then, and the quarterback just couldn't get back there to it, and then they picked it up and about the 2 and fumbled it around, recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown. Okay, so they'll go for 2 here. They lead 12-0, and we're still in the first 2 minutes of play. And here's the handoff, and again we tackle number 24 there. Tackles 44 for Littlefield. 24 is Antonio Vasquez. Good play there by Antonio. So it's 12-0 here in the first quarter with 6:21 remaining, and Littlefield will kick off. Correction on that tackle down on the extra point try. It was made by number 34, and number 34 is Brandon Chavis. Brandon Chavis prevented the 2-point conversion. So it's 12-0 the score, 6:21 remaining. Littlefield kicks off again. That's in the first quarter. We fumble the ball, now pick it up. Is that Chavis with the ball? Yeah, pretty good run back. He's tackled down around the 33. Oh, they have a little better starting position this time.
So the Mules with the ball for the second time tonight are on their own 33. They trail 12-0 early. Looks like a good Littlefield unit, and the Mules have not found anything to go right for them so far tonight, and we'll see if they can get it going here. Just getting underway. Number 10, Daniel Campos, the quarterback. The running back, number 11, Josh Lopez. And the sun, Bob, is really making it hard to see those numbers right now.
There's a pass.
A little pass caught out there for short gain.
24 this time.
Yeah, 24 catches it. 24 is Antonio Vasquez.
About 3.
Picked up 3, 2nd and 7. Twin receivers on both sides. Slot on both sides. Quarterback fires out there. There's a man out there. It's called out across the midfield stripe all the way down to the 45. Good job there by Campos as he squared up on the run. Sprint out pass to the right side. And Bob's getting the number. Number 23. Is that 23? If it's 23, that's Simone Chavis. And he picks up... Let's see, he picks up about, 15 yards on the play. Ball's on the 46-yard line of Littlefield. We're in Littlefield's territory for the first time tonight. 20-yard pickup then on the pass play. Sprint out to the left side, keeping the ball. Campus fires, and it is incomplete.
He was awfully close to being across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I thought he might be across the line of scrimmage then.
I don't see a flag.
Pretty good job of squaring up, though, going to his left side.
And he had some yardage to just keep, running. But
Of course, he had a receiver out there and just didn't hit him then. So it's second down, 10 to go. The ball on the Littlefield 46-yard line. The Mules down 12-0 early. Snap. Good snap this time. Swing pass, caught. And let's see, caught by number 12. No, 42.
wait a minute.
Is that 42? Well, it's hard to tell. It looks like 42 now. Okay, 12. If it's 12, that's Tony Casilla. And he picked up 3, so it's third down and 7. The ball to the 43-yard line of the Wildcats.
Ronnie, that may have been 42.
Well, I thought it was 42. Aaron Ross is 42.
Aaron Ross is 42. Well, 12's out there too, Ronnie. It was either Ross or number 12, Tony Castilla, because they're both receivers.
Well, the numbers are kind of down in their pants, and it's hard to see the full number.
Both of them are receivers.
Fake, pass, caught.
Good job.
Good job out there, and another first down.
That was number 24, Vasquez.
Vasquez, Antonio Vasquez, number 24. That's a good job there, but Compass, he sprinted out to his left side, squared up, hit his receiver, and picked up all the way down to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, good.
20, where is the ball? It's on the 30-yard line.
30. That was well executed.
So another first down. And the Mules on the move here. Handoff to number 11. Gets by one tackler, running hard, picks up about a yard.
About a yard, but it was good tough.
Yeah.
By Josh Lopez.
Lopez took a deep handoff and picked up 1 yard on the play. Second and 9. Looks like Compass can throw the ball a little bit.
Yes. Second and 9.
He's number 10. Snap back to him. Right side, squares up, fires. Intercepted.
Had him open.
Yeah, had him open. Had a man behind the Littlefield Wildcat in, and he just threw a little bit short. And it was picked off down around. So the Mules had a pretty good drive then. They got nothing from it, but they did have a decent drive. So Littlefield will take over deep in their own territory. They've already scored 1 offensive touchdown and 1 touchdown with their defense. And now they have the ball for the second time on offense. They scored in 2 plays the last time they had the ball. This number 10, look for him to run until they stop him. Down to 3:24 in the opening quarter, 12-0 Littlefield. Wait a minute, the Mules still have the ball. I guess it's out of bounds when he caught that. Yeah.
Good.
And the long pass down there is... Did he catch it?
Did he catch that?
He caught it out on the 1, it looks like.
No.
Okay, I guess it's incomplete. He didn't wave. It was hard to tell down there. Yeah, it's close. Hit the ground.
That was a good pass from Campbell.
That's a good pass.
Almost a catch there.
Well, I sure thought they caught that ball on the intercept in bounds, and obviously he was juggling the ball as he went out of bounds, so that's okay.
Oh, there was a flag. Okay, there was a flag.
Okay, I didn't see the flag. They tell me there was a flag, Bob. Our mistake.
A flag. He did intercept it, but there was a flag which brought the play back.
Okay, so we have third down now. Reverse. Looks like some running room. And we're down inside the 15-yard line. That's number 11.
Number 11.
Josh Lopez, a good run there, and he picks up the first down with about 7 or 8 yards to spare.
Well executed reverse in, and looked like
we caught Littlefield off balance in. Timeout
Still
on the field
held.
up around their coach, and Coach Calb and Mules trying to get back in this one. They were down 12-0 early, and they have a good drive going here. They're on the 13-yard line, 12-yard line actually, of the Wildcats. 1st and 10 to go. They can make a first down without scoring. Campus, the quarterback, has number 42 in motion. Takes a snap, sprints out right, fires, has a man open, stumbles, and goes into the end zone for a touchdown. That's a good pass and a good catch. Good pattern there. It's number 42, I believe, Bob.
Just a minute, we'll get it.
Or is it? It's either 42 or 12.
It's coming this way.
Looks like 42 to me. Yeah, it is. 42 is Aaron Ross. He cut across. He cut across the middle, and Campos sprinted out to the right side, squared up, made a good pass, good catch, and then Ross stumbled on about the 2, but he made it into the end zone. So the Mules are on the board. It's 12-6. They'll go for 2 here. This is a very important 2. Pass, caught, and into the end zone, number 12.
That was.
Little swing pass out to the side. Campos got rid of that just before he got hit. Number 12 catches it, races into the end zone, and that is Tony Castilla. So that's a big extra point there, as Littlefield has missed both of their extra points, and now the Mules are down only 12-8. Still with 3:01 remaining in the opening quarter.
Pretty impressive there.
And the kick is left-footed, short. They fumble the ball, and the Mules had a chance at it, and they still have a chance at it. I think Littlefield got it. That ball hit the Littlefield receiver right in the chest and bounced out way back toward the Mules. They couldn't hang on to it, and finally Littlefield, when the ball hit the ground, picked it up down around the 32-yard line.
Littlefield was going to run by that before they caught it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a very impressive drive of the Mules as they cut the margin to 12-8. Littlefield with the football down on their own 33-yard line. 2:55 remaining in the opening quarter. High formation, handoff to the tailback. It just can't seem to stop them less than 7 yards. Number 41 carried the ball then.
One of the tacklers in was
63 was in on that tackle. That's Connor Harrison.
Connor Harrison, and there was another one, Ronnie, that didn't get it, but Connor Harrison in on that one. Connor Harrison's a big, strong boy.
Ball on the 40-yard line now. A 7-yard pickup on first down by Littlefield. 2nd and 3.
Here comes the eye. Yep.
And handoff to the tailback, first down, and a little more as they cross the 45 to the 47.
Tackle in there. One of them was 30. Let's see. You can see that number, right?
Okay, first down and 10 to go for the Wildcats on their own 46 now.
I never did.
Number 42 in for number 22 for the Mules. That's
2 minutes left. In the
Aaron Ross in for Matthew Flores. Good defense in. That's number 11 and number 34.
11 and 34.
Number 11 is Josh Lopez, and number 34 is Brandon Chavez. And a pickup of, call it 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
Is that ball?
No. Sorry. Number 20, the quarterback, and that cost Littlefield 5 as they moved. Looked like Muleshoe had maybe a stun on, and it bothered the Littlefield quarterback. He stepped out of there, and somebody moved, and so that's a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 11 now for Littlefield. And Bob, is that number 10 out? He's the one that ran on the swell the first series. I don't think he's in there right
I
now.
don't see him. He was the one that made that long run. Actually, made too long.
So it's second down and close to 12, actually. Littlefield has receivers this time out to both sides of the field and one running back. Kind of a pro set then for Littlefield. They fired and they catch it, and it's a first down. Good pass across the middle. Number 44 caught that. Goes all the way down to the Muleshoe 45-yard line. Number 11, Josh Lopez again in on the tackle, and 14, Jose Mendoza on the tackle. The ball's on the 36-yard line.
Third down play there. Good pass and a good catch.
They were in a spread formation then too. Ball on the Muleshoe 36-yard line. Littlefield up 12-8. They're moving again. There's a handoff. And 53 got in there then, and a couple more helped him. 53 is Julian Barunda.
And also, let's see.
So that's going to be a slight loss on the play. Just about no gain. Call it second and 10 and a half.
65, Jackson Lee was the number.
Jackson Lee also in on that tackle. So it's second down. Mules are stopping Littlefield better than they did early, except for that pass.
Pass play, you're right.
And there's end of the first quarter. The Mules trail Littlefield 12-8.
Second quarter, the Mules trail. They trail 12-8. Littlefield, as Ronnie said, jumped out 2 plays and had actually 2 touchdowns, I guess, and one by offense and one by defense. But the Mules have played much better since then. So it's going to be second and 9 from the Mule 36 for Littlefield. Again, the I formation. And let's see what they did then. They did just ran off that tailback at 63.
63 is the lead tackler, and
that's Connor Harrison. There was another one in there, Ronnie.
on the side over there. 65, I think.
Didn't get his number. It may have been 65. It was Jackson Lee. Okay. 7:33 remaining, just underway here, of course, in the second quarter. Mules trail 12-8, and it's third and 7. Big play here for the Mule defense. Okay, there's a handoff to, and 10's back in there now. He
24 in on that tackle, and 53, I believe.
24 is Antonio Vasquez. And did you say
53?
50? No. Oh, yeah, 53, Julian Barunda. So, big play here. You know they're going to go for it. 4th and 4. And they have it squarely on the Mule's 30-yard line. On the Mule 30-yard line. This number 10 is a powerful runner, this tailback. So Littlefield up to the line of scrimmage. They lead 12-8, just underway here in the second quarter. I formation and a wing to the left. Now hand the ball off to the running back, and he broke. Whoa! Well, he broke a tackle, broke another one. Thought we had him there for a moment,
11
but
and 65 on the tackle. That's Lopez
and Lee in on the tackle then. But it's another first down. This number 10 runs hard.
He's out.
I wished we had the Littlefield's record and their names, but we didn't know we were going to do this game till very late, and we just don't have them. But this Littlefield team hasn't lost many, I would nearly promise you that. Okay, again, another tailback to number 41, and he's a good runner too, and he's going to go, I think he went out about the 1 or 2. Broke a couple of tackles and looked very impressive there. Good blocking by Littlefield on that right side as they I'm sure they double team over there and block with their fullback. Looks like he went out of bounds on about the 2.5. Okay, they're up to the line of scrimmage. Now give it to the tailback, and
He didn't make it.
Oh, he did. I don't believe him. Okay, he did make it on second effort. Looked like there for a moment they had him stopped. So that makes it 18-8, and I'm sure they'll be going for 2. (18-8) with 5:46 left in the second quarter. Littlefield up to the line, have a wide receiver out to the left. They run this I formation almost every time with a wing back.
They're in there.
And looks like he's in there, so that makes it 20-8. We'll be back with a kickoff to the Mules in just a moment. It's about ready to start the kickoff after the score by the Wildcats. They ran it in from about 2.5 yards, and then they made the 2-point conversion. See who we have back deep, Ronnie. Just a moment here. That's and
Chavis
it's
and, number 11, Chavis and Lopez.
Chavis and Lopez. And Lopez picked it up, number 11, ran out across the 25 to about the 27. I think he wanted to let that one go out of bounds, but it wasn't going to go out of bounds, and Lopez had to pick it up and run with it. Quarterback will be Campus. He engineered a good drive the time before for the touchdown. Again, we have 2 receivers to each side. 1 running back. The quarterback is Daniel Campos. He gets the ball, rolls out, wants to throw it. Yeah, good job there. Little sprint out pass. He hit number 23, I believe it was.
Yeah, 23 is Chavis.
And that is Simone Chavis. This Campus does a real good job of sprinting out and throwing the ball.
Yeah, he gets right up to the line of scrimmage and then throws it.
And that was a good catch by
Chavis.
Simon Chavis then. So the Mules have it 1st and 10 out to about their own 44.
14 carrying the ball.
14 and may have lost a yard. Number 14 is Jose Mendoza. He did lose about 2. Littlefield has a lot of speed and quickness. They really have a good-looking 8th grade team. The Mules are battling them. They sure need to keep this drive going. It's 2nd and 12. There's a snap back to Chavis. It looked like it might have fumbled, and number 4 picked it up and lost yardage again.
It's like he either was going to hand off or fake the handoff, and they didn't make connection.
Right, yes, that's what I thought. Littlefield got the fumble. I didn't think they had it there for a moment, but as I saw them changing teams, I knew that Littlefield had recovered the fumble. Well, that's real unfortunate for the Mules. As Littlefield's going to have a short field, they'll have it 1st and 10 from the Mule 42. .433 left in the first half, and they lead 20-8. And let's see. Got the handoff, and they're going to have pretty good yardage. That was, Ronnie, was that I think that was that the wing back or was that the tailback?
I think what happened is we put pressure on the quarterback and we were tackling him as he handed off to that number 44. I think it's tailback.
We'll see if 44 was lined up over there in that wing back position.
May have been the wing back.
See Ronnie where he's going.
He's a wing back.
Yeah, that was kind of a counter type play.
On the other side over there.
Yeah. He was on the other side. I think they faked to the tailback, and then, yeah, Littlefield likes to run that. Now give it to the running back this time, and just good, tough running. Is that number
Number 10.
10 again?
We haven't tackled him for
He is,
5 yards yet.
like Ronnie said, we hadn't stopped him for less than 5 or 10 yards all night. He's really a strong runner, has good speed too. Littlefield always has good tailbacks over there. They always have really good ones. They have the ball on about the Mule 23. Now hand the ball off again to number 10.
7 more.
Picked up about 7 more. Also, very good blocking by the line of Littlefield. They're just really moving our defensive tackles and guards and linebackers back. 3:14 left. Littlefield leads 20-8, and they're threatening again as they have it on the Mule 16, and they have it second and about 4. See if we can get the tacklers this time. Okay, they put a wide receiver out here, and they have 44 in the wing back position. Now pitch it to the tailback. Starts outside, gets outside, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds down around the 7-yard line, I think. Could you see who made the tackle?
His number. When I get his number, I'll tell you.
Very hard to see from here.
22, I think. Let's see. 23.
23, Simone Chavez was one of them in on the tackle then. So, it'll be, Ronnie, was that a penalty?
There's a flag there.
Must have been a penalty because he went out of bounds on about the 7.
I guess they were holding.
Oh, it must have been a holding. I didn't see a flag, but it must have been a penalty on the Wildcats. So that's fortunate for the Mules.
Should be second and that's 7.
Second and looks like about 7. 2:39 left in the half. The Mules really need to stop them here before halftime. Pitch the ball to number 10 and jumps over one tackler, but the Mules really did a good job. 53, they fumbled, picked it up.
They called it down.
I think they called it down. The Mules,
3 was the first one in there. Bob.
and there were a couple more.
Barunda.
53 was Julian Barunda, and there were 2 more Mules. They had that one really defensed. Good pursuit.
Also about 6 on the play.
So it's going to be third and about 13 or 14 for Littlefield. Excellent defense in by the Mules.
Littlefield didn't bring a big crowd, did they?
So let's see what the Littlefield comes up with. Of course, they're in 4-down territory. Now they have wide receivers to both sides. Probably a passing situation, I would imagine. One running back. And they move, so that's going to cost them another 5.
Number 62 stood up.
62 for Littlefield, moved. So now
Third down.
it's going to be third and about,
18.
is it 18? Third and 18 according to the scoreboard.
May run number 10, Bob. I don't know. We haven't stopped him all night.
Like Ronnie said, something may go to number 10 because we're really having trouble stopping him. But I would think they'd pass it here. Now they're in their passing formation. Wide receiver to both sides. They break their eye up, and they still have the wing back. Quarterback under center. Now he throws a long pass. It's caught over there, and he still doesn't have the first down.
I think he does.
Or did he make the first down, Ronnie? I don't think so. So it's going to be...
I guess he didn't quite. Okay, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, you're right.
3rd and 2. That was a big play there. Made 16 yards on that pass play.
Ball well.
This quarterback, like Ronnie said, can throw it also.
And they ran a good pattern, caught it, made some extra yards.
Well executed play then by Littlefield.
Now, probably, if he's in there.
Yeah, it's fourth. I thought it was fourth. Fourth and about 2.5. See what they do. Probably the number 10, the tailback. And that's what it was. And he's going to have it. Just keeps running, plowing his way down inside the 10. Boy, he's a powerful runner. He's not a real big player, but he's well built and just hard to bring down. So we have a timeout with 41.6 seconds. The Mules really need to stop them here and keep them from going up 3 touchdowns. After the timeout, 41.6 seconds remaining in the half, and Littlefield has it inside the 10. And let's see what they do here. They
didn't make it. They were in motion.
It looked like to me they were in motion, and I think maybe they didn't call it. No, timeout. Looked like they had 2 or 3 players moving then. I thought that one's probably going to come back, but it didn't. Probably go to number 10, or the quarterback may just keep it. Wing back over here to the left, wide receiver to the left, I formation. Now give the ball this time. And they passed it.
Touchdown.
And that was a touchdown. I didn't think they'd pass it there, but they sure did. That's not like Littlefield.
I think they're showing us they can pass it.
I guess, like Ronnie said, they're showing us they can pass it. So, with 29 seconds left in the half, they score again, make it 26-8, and they'll be going for 2 here. 26-8. High formation again. There's the handoff. No, he wants to pass it again.
Caught it.
And they caught it. Well, this quarterback, Ronnie, is pretty impressive throwing the ball. Littlefield, they usually don't worry too much about throwing it, but this quarterback he's going to be a good one.
They'll be sending us a message for tomorrow night.
And 28-8, and we'll have the kickoff to the Mules in just a moment. And we have back number 11, and that's Josh Lopez, and I believe that's 23, Simon Chavis. 29.6 seconds. And there's a kick. It's going to go, very close. And the Mules do get it.
Have it on about the 48.
And they'll have good field position up around the 47, 48, about the 48-yard, 49 actually. So the Mules should have time for a couple of passes here. Well, now they move it back, Ronnie, to the 40, just
48.
Almost 48. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 48 with 25 seconds left in the second quarter, and they trail 28-8. Now the quarterback has it. Campus wants to throw it. Now he's going to run with it. And good job there.
First down.
Good job. Actually tackled him out of bounds. Should have been a personal foul there because they tackled him about it looks like about 6 feet out of bounds. Okay.
That's hard on quarterbacks when you get out of bounds. Yeah.
Good run there by Daniel Compass. As he ran the ball all the way down to it would be 1st and 10 down to the 34-yard line of Littlefield with 18 seconds left. Well, let's see what coaches come up with here. Campus straight back, wants to throw it, throws it, and it's going to be intercepted, deflected, and then it was tipped and then intercepted. They did have 2 defensive backs over there. So the Mules took a shot at it, and they picked it off.
As a drop back in, he didn't quite get it out.
11 seconds left, And Littlefield will have it 1st and 10 on their own, about 19. Well, no. Yeah, I guess it is about the 19.
Look for him to throw the long pass here. 11 seconds to go.
You never know. They might throw the long pass. See what they come up with. They're taking a lot of time. Now they're up to the line of scrimmage. Passing formation for Littlefield. 2 wide receivers and a wing in the slot. Now let's see. They did throw it. And incomplete. So that took up a little less than 4 seconds. Okay, Littlefield probably have one more play here. 7.6 seconds. There's the snap. Quarterback just tuck a knee, so they're content to go in at the half, 28-8, and just pretty good half offensively at times for the 8th graders, but they just had a lot of trouble stopping Littlefield, and that was their big problem, but they battled them, and this is a very strong 8th grade team.
I believe, unless they've changed, let's see. Looks like they've got number 11 will be back there. Is that 23 going back with him or someone else?
Yes.
Yes, that is 23. Chavis and Lopez.
24 is up on the second line there.
Yeah, 24 is Antonio Vasquez. And kicking off again for Littlefield is number 41, who's also a good running back. And he gets a pretty good foot in it. It's going to be taken by, well, it's not taken by him. Knee on 24. What happened then? That hit number 23, Chavis, in the chest and bounded away, and then bounded straight to number 24, who just took a knee right there, and that's Antonio Vasquez. And the ball's on the 30-yard line as the Mules will put the ball in play to begin the second half. 2 seconds off the clock on that play. 7:58 remaining in the third quarter. The Mules down 28-8. Again, the quarterback is Compass. Running back number 11, Josh Lopez. He goes straight ahead off his tackle position, picks up a yard. Second and 9 for the Mules. We've not run the ball very well against this
Really had trouble running.
Littlefield defense. We have thrown the ball at times fairly well. Clock is running. About 30 seconds going here in the second half. The Mules down by 20. And a little swing pass, and pretty well covered by Littlefield. We didn't get the block then, and we may have fumbled again. Let's see.
I don't know where they got it.
Yeah, they say they did.
We fumbled it.
Looks like we threw that swing pass. They had it covered. Our blocker had 2 men to try to block and didn't get either one of them then. And they jarred us loose from the ball and pick up the fumble.
That's what we didn't want to happen.
Certainly didn't want that to happen. It's Littlefield's ball deep in Muleshoe territory on the about the 29-yard line of the Mules. So Littlefield will put the ball in play from there, and one more, Bob, will really put us in trouble.
Yeah.
Clock stopped, 7:12, remaining third quarter.
Have it on our
29.
29.
I formation. There goes a handoff. Running room outside. And flags go everywhere. And that's a good tackle there. That tackle was my number 11. Looks like he may be jarred up. Is that 11? No.
No.
Number... that's number 10, number 14.
14 first.
14 first, number 10 carrying the ball. That's
Jose Mendoza.
Jose Mendoza made a tackle. That's the least that number 10 has made all night.
We'll see what the flags.
No gain on the play.
That was an excellent play there, but 14.
Looked like he was going to swing out wide, and make several yards, but it's
the white team.
I don't know what the call was. It's like a 5-yard penalty. I guess motion or something.
Holding or,
Well, it wouldn't be holding.
no, that was 5 yards, I guess.
If it's motion, they sure called it late. Yeah.
That's where they called it.
Well, he didn't. He just made it back to the line of scrimmage. Really, pass is too high. So it's 2nd and 15 for Littlefield. This is about the most I've seen a Littlefield team pass in any grade in maybe in a long time.
They may be beginning to kind of ease into the passing game. Which, you know, Idlew still runs it a lot, but they are passing it a lot too. And you know, everybody's using the spread, so they might eventually go to that. But they still line up in that eye most of the time.
2nd down and 15. Number 11 out wide to the right. They're in the passing formation this time.
Yes, they are.
Got out of the eye. Back to pass, 20 in there in a hurry. Batted down. Good job there by Josh Lopez. He batted that one down, and we had the
much pressure then, Ronnie, on the quarterback.
We had the receiver double covered. I was watching the receiver, the ball downfield.
A lot of pressure on the quarterback.
So 3rd and 15. Mules playing
from here, this would be a big
defensive stand. That's right.
Of course, you know they're in 4th down territory, but it's still 3rd and 14.
I look for 10 to handle the ball sometime in this drive.
They're going to be in that passing formation again.
Well, they're lining. Yeah, they are. They certainly are.
And then a slot over here, a wing.
Back to pass, and we got the quarterback that time. No, he's still on his feet. Now he's down. There he has a flag.
Ronnie, I hope that's not face mask.
I think it'll be holding, maybe a face mask. Quarterback, it looked like we had him then, Bob, and he broke loose from the would-be tackle and then was tackled from behind.
Face mask, that's what.
Face mask, okay. That's, yeah, sure is. That takes care of a good defensive series, doesn't it?
For about another 5-yard loss.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1st down. Can't have that face mask. Well, actually, it's 3rd and... I thought that was an automatic 1st down. It is. Okay, now they're getting it right on the chains.
Yeah, that's nearly got to be automatic 1st down. That face mask penalty really hurt.
That's number 25 then for maybe the 1st down.
They have a lot of good running backs, but they also have a good blocking offensive line. They picked up about 7.
Picked up 7. Not quite as much as I thought. Yeah, they've got a lot of running backs, that's for sure. Handoff straight ahead, and that should be a 1st down, I think. Quick hitter.
Should be, I don't know.
Number 11 carried the ball. 5:39 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. The Wildcats have led all the way. The Mules cut the gap to 12-8 at one time, but since then it's been all Littlefield, and that is a 1st down. 28-8 here in the 3rd quarter. Littlefield leads. Right up the middle, number 25. No, quarterback kept it.
Quarterback kept it, right.
And scored. So it's 34-8 now with the point after try coming up. Still 5:29 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, the Mules had a good defensive stand going there, then, Bob, until they got that face mask penalty.
I think we had them stopped till that happened.
Number 20, the quarterback for Littlefield. He'll hand off, and we stopped him on the extra point try.
Didn't make it.
So the score remains 34 for Littlefield and 8 for the Mules, with 5:29 remaining here in the third quarter. That's Lutz is number 51, James Lutz. Number 78 is number 79 is Kevin Pope. Don't believe we have a 78. Looks like 78, yeah.
Well, no, 79 over here.
Well, I've got 79.
It looks like a 78 also, but I sure don't see it on our program.
And it's picked up by number 24, and he's tackled on the 37-yard line. 24 is Antonio Vasquez.
Yeah, coming in is number 60 and the quarterback, number 12. 60.
Number 12 is
Gabe Beckerink. And 12 is...
Tony is Castillas, number 12.
Castilla, yeah. Yeah, the quarterback.
And who'd you say coming in 20? No, 60. Number 60 is Gabe Beckerink. 75 coming in, that's Dylan Miller.
Dylan Miller, number 75.
What's the center's number?
Let's see, I'm not sure. I'll get it here in just a minute.
There's a snap back, option play, 61, the center. Number 11, no gain, maybe lost a yard. The center's number 60, that's Gabe Beckerink.
Lost about 3.
So 2nd and 13, they had her option covered then. Snap back, and the quarterback gets a late handoff to number 11. Boy, he is in trouble. He's still losing yardage, and he's back tackled on the 19. That was Josh Lopez.
Having all kinds of trouble blocking.
The quarterback tried to hand off, and the ball popped up in the air, and he caught it in the air and then did make a late handoff, but we were already way back. Well, we'd lost about 5 yards when he handed off, and he ended up losing at least 10. It's
28.
3rd and 28, lost 25 then. 3rd down, 28 yards to go. The Mules all the way back on their own 18-yard line with 4:02 remaining in the third quarter, trailing 34-8.
I think it already was 2nd and 14. Yeah.
Well, they lost about 14 then. And the pass incomplete. Someone may have hit Compass's arm on that attempt because the ball fell way short. 4th down, the Mules will be in a punting down here from their own 18, and there may be a flag down. I didn't see it, but their officials talking now. They say play ball. Inside 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Mules drop the ball, and they have it blocked. Pretty good snap then, Bob, and we just dropped the ball, and it was blocked. The kick was blocked when we picked it up, and Littlefield has the ball inside our 15-yard line, it looks like. Just about on the 15-yard line. So another turnover by the Mules, and nothing seems to be going right here in the third quarter, and Littlefield really taking advantage of all the mistakes that we're making right now. 3:35 remaining in the third quarter, and Littlefield leads 34-8. Number 10 back in at running back at tailback. Number 20 remains the quarterback for Littlefield. They have the ball on the Muleshoe 15-yard line, and they dropped the ball, and it looks like they recovered back on the 20. Bad snap then, as Littlefield couldn't hang on to the snap, and the ball finally ends up back on the 20 or 21. Littlefield did recover. No, it's now they have it on the 18. I thought it was farther back than that, but I guess not. 2nd and 16 for Littlefield. We'll see if they pass or run here. Going to be in a I formation, so they'll probably run the ball here. Quarterback keeps it and makes a yard or two. I think that was another. Yeah, I think that may have been another bad snap. He just had to fall forward on the ball.
3rd down, and what did he
picked up 1 or 2. 14, call it. Inside 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. I formation again. And another fumble snap, and again.
Ronnie, do we have a different quarterback?
We may have a different quarterback. Let's see. Number 20. No, that is a different quarterback. Number 28. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's having all kinds of troubles with a snap there. So it's 4th down and 17 or 18. 18.
According to the scoreboard.
And let's see if they throw the ball this time or what they choose to do with it. They do have number 10 in at running back. And we're down to 55 seconds. Clock running here in the 3rd quarter. Littlefield leading Muleshoe 34-8. I formation. And hand off to number 10. And pretty good tackling, but he still drove forward for about 10 yards.
He's still going.
He's a tough runner.
Did he make the first down, right?
I don't think he did. No, Muleshoe has the ball. He made about 12 yards though.
He made a bunch of it.
Okay, so the Mules take over with 31 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, trailing 34-8. They had trouble, Bob, with that snap then, and when they finally got a hold of it, that number 10 just wouldn't go down.
Tough runner.
Compass takes the snap. In trouble, tackled it. He doesn't have time to do anything, Bob. He tried to sprint out to the right, and they caught him from the backside on the 2-yard line. That should end the 3rd quarter. Not a good one for the Mules as they trail 34-8 with 1 quarter to go.
I'm going to ask Coach Fizz that baseball start. The 4th quarter, and the Mules are backed up. They are really having trouble blocking this aggressive defensive line for the Wildcats. So it'll be 2nd and about 20. Now Campus drops back. Now he wants to throw it, run with it, and he did get out of the end zone. It wasn't a safety, but he didn't get a whole lot.
About a yard.
Looked like they had everyone covered.
It wouldn't have mattered if they'd have thrown it away because they were already on the 1-yard line.
So, well, what did he make, Ronnie? About a couple of yards.
Something like 3, it looks like.
I think he had it on the 1 or 2. It made very little.
Fixing to have fun out of the end zone if we don't get something here.
Mules really need to come up with a big play here. Now Campus throws it, and almost. He had 24 over here open, but he just didn't see him.
He had a man on each side.
Yeah, had each side, but
of course he's running for his
yeah, that's right. He had 24, Antonio Vasquez, and 12, Tony Castilla. I believe it was 12. So it'll be 4th down, a punting situation for the Mules, as Littlefield leads 34-8 in this 8th grade game. And Mules won the 7th grade game 22-0 to go 7-0 on the year. And the B team, combined by 7th and 8th graders, got beat 8-0 in the first game. There's a snap, and there's a kick. And pretty good kick. Getting a good Muleshoe roll all the way out to the 36. 30, yeah, about to 35. Yes. Okay, thanks. 0-0, bottom of the 4th. So Littlefield will have the ball on the Mule 35, 1st and 10, with 5:58 left in the 4th quarter. Eighth grade Mules have tried hard tonight. They've just been facing a real good 8th grade team for Littlefield. Now Littlefield's up to the line. 1st and 10 from the Mule 35. Yeah, hand the ball off this time to the tailback, and I'm surprised they still have number 10 in there, Ronnie.
You know, they've been switching their backs over not long.
He's been in there most of the time, though, number 10, but he's really a good runner. Didn't pick up much then, about 2. Second.
One of his shorter games.
Yeah, 2nd and 8.
16, 75, and 42, and 55 coming in.
We have a lot of substitutes.
50.
Ronnie, they didn't fumble, did they? They must have fumbled. Okay, they fumbled.
Did they?
They did fumble. I thought with all the players they were switching, they must have fumbled, and they did.
Offense back in, huh?
Yeah. So the Mules were putting their offense back in, so they get a break there. Spread formation. They usually set up in this, twins to both sides. Now the quarterback, Campus, drops back, throws a long pass. And caught. Good job over there by 24.
Good job of running.
And ran with it when he caught it out to all the way to the 40-yard line. All the way to the 40-yard line.
20 to the 40 on that.
And I think he was a little more than that. I was thinking he's about 35, but
Still made 15.
Made about 25 yards.
Made 50 and extra flag.
Oh no. Well, we finally get a very good offensive play, and then it's called back. Oh, my goodness. Didn't see what the call was. Probably holding or blocking below the waist, but I never did see a signal. Well, instead of having the ball on about the 40, and it was way back down there. So, well, is that still first and
something? I think it happened. I guess they were holding or something. I don't know. Now they're moving back up. What are they doing?
Well, we're not sure, but
must have happened down here before they put the penalty. Huh.
Well, I'm not sure. Did you say what that was? Okay, that's what I thought. The Mules had a personal foul at the end of the play then, dead ball foul, and instead of having it on their 40, then we started about our 40. So it was a personal foul.
On that play.
And no gain then. So I thought that was awfully late call then.
We had some kind of a personal foul.
Yeah, someone hit late, you know. Okay. Second down this time for the Mules. And very long, 28. Campus throws a pass. And that one was intercepted. So tried to hit number 42, and 42 would be Aaron Ross, but he just overthrew him, and Littlefield came up with the interception. 3:37 remaining in the game, and Littlefield leads 34-8. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Littlefield on their own 38. One receiver over to the left. I formation. There's a quarterback, keeps it this time, and good defense. Ronnie, get that number. You know, that's two of those plays he's made behind the line of scrimmage like that on a big play. Jose Mendoza, number 14, excellent defensive play then. As a quarterback lost a bunch. According to the scoreboard, it's 2nd and 19. Very good play then by Josh Mendoza. Now there's a handoff. And he's going to run. It must be number 10 the way he's running.
Number 11.
Or was that?
Number 11.
No, it's number 11. They have some really good backs.
Picked up. Let's see.
He got back what he lost about +2. That'd be 3rd and 8. Clock's down below 2 minutes. Now Littlefield up to the line of scrimmage. Same formation. Quarterback hands off to the tailback. Pretty good. And a fumble, and I believe the Mule's going to get it. Good. Who recovered that, Ronnie? Number 14, wasn't it? 14's all over the place. 14, Jose Mendoza is really making some good plays. So the Mules will get it back and get one more chance with 1:32 remaining. 34-8. Littlefield scored 1 the second half, and the Mules haven't scored. Mules up to the line of scrimmage. In the spread. Now Compass, quarterback, rolls out, wants to throw it, throws it.
He caught?
And he couldn't tell whether he caught it or no, it must have been incomplete. Well, wait a minute, maybe. No, it was incomplete. You know, as we mentioned earlier, Compass really rolls out and throws the ball well when he rolls out and sprints out.
I believe he squares up better.
And he does a pretty good job of squaring up for a junior high player.
He throws off that back foot, but he does a pretty good job. He hadn't had as many good passes as had.
Okay, Compass straight back, throws a long pass, and it's caught. No, I thought it was caught. Number 24. Yeah, number 24 had it, and then he was hit and jarred loose.
Vasquez.
87. Vasquez is a pretty good receiver.
20 seconds, Bob. It's about over.
20 seconds to go. Clock moving. They better hurry if they want to get one more play off. And let's see. And this will be the last play. The long pass. And incomplete. That's the ball game. The final score, Littlefield 8th grade 34, Muleshoe 8. So tonight we won 1 and lost 2. As we mentioned earlier, the B team lost 8-0. The 7th grade, which is undefeated now, 7-0, won 22-0. The 8th grade fall to 3-4 as they get beat 34-8. Ronnie?
Well, it's been a fun night, Bob. A nice night for football, and a lot of kids got to play. We did lose 2 of 3, but had the one big victory in the 8th grade. I thought put out a good effort. They just were a little out-hossed out there tonight.
That about sums it up, Ronnie. And we have a huge varsity game coming up here tomorrow night with the Littlefield Wildcats, and probably will be for the district championship.